Hi, everyone. I have a book for you today. In case you can't find one for your Reader's Workshop lesson, you can use this one. It's called Dog Breath by Dave Hilke. There once was a dog named Hallie who lived with the Tosis family. Hallie Tosis was a very good dog, but she had a big problem. Halitosis had horrible breath. Whenever halitosis opened her mouth, horrible things happened. For when the children took halitosis for a walk, everyone else walked on the other side of the street. Even skunks avoided halitosis. But the real trouble started one day when Grandma Tosis stopped by for a cup of tea, and Hallie jumped up to say hello. Mr. and Mrs. Tosis were not amused. Something has to be done about that smelly dog.
Where did the cat is already?
The next day, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis decided to find a new home for Hallie. They hoped that the breathtaking view would take Hallie's breath away. Breathtaking view, but it didn't. Next, the children took halitosis to a very exciting movie. They hoped that all the excitement would leave Hallie breathless. But it didn't. Finally, the children took halitosis to a carnival. They hoped that Hallie would lose her breath on the speedy roller coaster. But that idea stunk too. The plans to change Hallie's bad breath had failed. Now only a miracle could save halitosis. Sadly, the three friends said goodnight, unaware that a miracle was on the horizon. Later that night, when everyone was sound asleep, two sneaky burglars crept into the Tosis house. The two burglars were tiptoeing through the dark, quiet rooms when suddenly they came upon Hallie Tosis. "Yikes," whispered one of the burglars. "It's a big, mean, scary dog." "Aw, don't be silly," whispered the other burglar. "That's only a cute little fuzzy puppy." These two burglars giggled at the sight of such a friendly little dog. "That dog couldn't hurt a fly," whispered one burglar. "Come here, Poochie Poochie," whispered the other. So halitosis came over and gave the burglars a nice big kiss. Slurp. The next morning, the Tosis family awoke to find two burglars passed out cold on their living room floor. It was a miracle. The Tosis family got a big reward for turning in the crooks, and soon halitosis was the most famous crime-fighting dog in the country. In the end, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis changed their minds about finding a new home for Hallie. They decided to keep their wonderful watchdog after all. Because life with Hallie Tosis just wouldn't make any sense. The end. I hope you enjoyed Dog Breath, The Horrible Trouble with Hallie Tosis, and you definitely can use this book for your journal entry today. See you guys later.